Yeah, so round one, done and dusted. So a big build up to it, and yeah, it seems like a long time coming. You click your fingers and the result is done. But yeah, the result didn't go our way. 1 point loss in the end on the road to in Brisbane, against Brisbane. But yeah, in terms of how we started and played, yeah, there was a lot to like. So yeah, taking a lot of positives out of the way we played. And executed probably for the first half definitely, and then patches of the second half. Yeah, a little bit inconsistent. So quarter one very important. If you can kind of maintain a buffer, you play from in front. It's a great place to be. So we did that. Had our chances, to be honest, early in the third quarter to maybe extend and start really fast. Just invited them back in with some turnover and their intercept game in particular off our front. Well, forward 50 entries was strong. Their intercept game was strong. Probably our execution going inside 50 was below what we wanted it. So from there, it was hard to defend at times, and they just slingshot and go, bringing themselves back in. So positives that we gave ourselves every chance. We went out hard. We played hard for the first half. Brought effort and attitude, yes, absolutely. In the second half, just some errors and some fundamental breakdowns probably. Yeah, invited them back into the game. Yeah, a bit to review, a lot to really grab a hold of and harness and identify to the group that there's a lot there to work with. But also, we're always looking for continued improvement across all lines and as a collective. Probably the four-quarter performers, I'd identify Jack Henderson absolutely as a four-quarter performer, and Louis Pinnock, both in our leadership group, and played really, really strong roles for us, and John Brew in a gating role on Jared Lyons we were quite a young side compared to what we've probably played in the last 2 years. So my third year of coaching, it's the youngest side I've played. It was probably 12 players under the age of 22. I think on average last year we were kind of 6 or 7 as a rule. So I think it was 6 debutants, 2 VFL debutants. So I want to acknowledge that. Kobe Anand kind of competing against an AFL listed ruckman all day and following up and bringing an aggressive attitude, which was great. So he had a good impact. Sam Azai, from North Albury, came in and played a really good defensive role, and probably walks away from that game understanding what the level is and where he needs to go to continue to build layers to his game. So 2 genuine VFL debuts to be celebrated, and then 4 VFL or Werribee debuts on top of that. Yeah, week off. So this week's a good week, I think, to take stock. I know it's only round 2, but in terms of, I suppose, some limitations in access to our ground for the early parts of the year, saw it as an opportunity to grab the bye and review and reflect and recover this week. So we'll train Tuesday. We'll train quite strongly and review the game, freshen a lot of our players up over the weekend and come with an attitude to bounce into the following week fresh and ready.